Okay, so what we got going on is we have the men's World Championship tournament to decide the inaugural world champion of the new WWE 2K25 Custom Universe. I got my brother Dragon and my friend Vado here. We're going to be watching these games or these matches and see how things go to determine who will become El Numero Uno and the inaugural champ. Let's get into this. Okay, match number 1 is Abyss versus Kratos in Extreme Rules. Modified pile driver.
Here's another look.
One, two, kick out. Even a tsunami, Kratos was able to kick out of it. A beautiful F10 from Kratos. Wasn't even nearly enough to put Abyss away.
Nope.
Even when Kratos sat there and used his finisher, the Dominator, it only gave him a 2 count. Just walking around like he doesn't weigh anything. Boom.
That's what ended it.
Yep. Modified pile
1,
driver slam.
2,
3. Ring the bell. Abyss moves on.
You cannot say they didn't give it their all and then some to achieve this victory.
This victory is exactly the kind of statement I knew he wanted to make here. This was a message from him to the entire WWE universe.
3.5-star match.
Unlikely, so that he.
Oh, it's a tables match. Voodoo has a chance. All Voodoo's got to do is put Brimstone through a freaking table.
I called it.
I can't believe what we just saw. Tables matches.
I did call it, right?
I called it first of all. I called it first before everybody else.
But here's the thing. The moment it was a table match, Voodoo had the advantage.
I was calling it for Voodoo before I even saw the tables match.
But
He is inevitable. Voodoo is inevitable. Don't get me wrong. Brimstone beat the dog shit out of him at the beginning of that match. But Voodoo mounted a comeback and they went fist to fist.
5 fucking hits and Brimstone's armor was gone.
That right there was ridiculous. Just yeets Voodoo out the ring. But right here, this is all it took. One chokeslam through a table.
I don't care if it was a squash match. That shit was good.
I wouldn't even call that a squash match. Voodoo was getting his ass whooped at the first half.
A tables match takes its toll, but they were able to pull out the win here.
The Necromancer, though, lives.
When superstars get asked about dream matches.
Just an unbelievable performance he had tonight, Corey.
Voodoo and Brimstone are going to be the fucking problem.
And Abyss. Don't forget Abyss.
Abyss, too.
Wait, Voodoo is gonna be facing Abyss.
Uh-huh. In the next
And
round.
you.
No, Dragon's on the other side.
Oh, yeah.
It was a 1.5-star match. They weren't too happy with it, but hey,
Not us.
that was a car crash of a match, and we loved it.
Yep. Ooh, the next I would
What
love.
is?
Match 3, Dragon versus Deadpool in a tables match. Oh, this is gonna be interesting.
Yeah.
A squash.
That was a squash match.
I probably got injured off the
He
back
went
part
limp
where I
on you,
fell
Dragon.
off.
That's all that dive is. He just went limp on you. And then hit you with a fucking super cutter type of dive. A Canadian destroyer. And then power bombed you through the table.
Why do you think I freaking said the moment I saw tables match? Why do you think I immediately knew I was out?
Luck of the draw.
Here is your winner.
We got one more.
One more for round 1.
Then we're on round 2.
Have all the fun you want, but at the end of the day, this is what it's all about. Winning and making money. In that order.
It was a half-star match. The fans did not leave happy. They were disappointed.
Pantalones.
Match number 4. Last man standing, Scorpion, Sub-Zero. Hell yeah.
Fucking view.
Arrogant as all hell.
I called it.
You did call it.
Yeah. It could have been a much better match. It had some moments, but
Yeah, that freaking was it that
That
wraparound twist?
that's that
dragon twister.
that thing
Yep.
was beautiful. But there's just too much of the fucking just one hit and then start taunting for an 8 count. That right there, that was
Right
beautiful.
there, that was beautiful.
This is also beautiful.
No, this one.
Yeah,
This was
that was
awesome.
fucking thing of beauty.
It was a reverse stunner.
Yeah.
He should fucking taunt.
Yep. Too damn arrogant.
They're both arrogant.
And Sub-Zero gets the win.
Quinn.
And
When
with the results
Quinn.
of this battle plain to see on their
That was-
face, at least
I
we
heard
can
Quinn.
say they won the match.
3-star match, not bad.
Leave
Semi-final round 1, Deadpool vs. Sub-Zero, TLC. Hell of an effort, but Deadpool takes it.
These guys in action.
Yeah. Oh, then we gotta do the mid cards.
Please tell me. Please be one of the relays. You know, the frickin' where he spine busters him
Yeah.
onto that.
The RKO. Yes,
No.
the classic Deadpool. Why does it zoom in on his butt, though? That's such a Deadpool finisher right there, though.
Why does it zoom in on his ass?
I don't know. Lots of ass shots, I guess.
It's gonna be nothing but Deadpool's ass.
I feel bad for Deadpool. He has to face either Voodoo or Abyss in the finals.
Ended this match with a big win under his
Well, he
belt.
has the healing factor.
Those aches and pains
Yeah.
will be a reminder of this win for days to come.
Next match is a ladder match between Voodoo and Abyss.
Well, he'll win it eventually.
And here's another peek at the moves you saw in that
Deadpool.
match.
Poor Deadpool.
Too bad you couldn't change the match type
Yeah.
for the last one. Make it a Hell in the Cell.
It's random.
I know.
Luck of the draw.
Not
That was a
really.
hell of a match, though.
Yeah.
These two are going to have some wars.
As long as you're not in the, I'm not in the middle of them two, I'm fine. Because I got, apparently I got beef with fucking Voodoo.
And Abyss.
No, I haven't fought this
Yeah, see, it didn't land on the ladder there.
much. I didn't fight Abyss yet. Not as much as I fought
Right here.
Voodoo.
This is it, right here. This is what ended it. Slammed him on there, booted him off, and he grabs the briefcase for the win. Abyss moves on to the finals against Deadpool.
And what a ladder match that was. To be the winner of
Yeah,
that
that
match,
w-
to be the one that successfully climbed the ladder, well,
Damn.
that was more than cause for celebration.
4 stars.
Abyss versus Deadpool in an underground fight for the
Oh,
World
gosh.
Championship.
It's a-
Ride!
The rules are simple for the underground.
No counts, no pinfalls.
Knockout, TKO,
Oh.
submission
Knockout.
is the only way to win.
Referee stoppage or submission.
That match deserves another look.
How?
knockout. He won by knockout.
Abyss went for his finisher out there. Deadpool reverses it, hits it with whatever the hell this fucking thing is,
The fourth war break. Well,
and
just call
then
that.
literally out of nowhere, just hits him with a fucking flipping fucking face slam, and ends it with a
With a
classic
banzai.
Abyss move of his own, but slaps
His
his ass.
cheeks. The zoom in ass cheeks.
There is no fucking way.
Deadpool is your inaugural world champion of 2K25 Custom Universe.
Gentlemen, this showed what an
How?
underground match was meant to be.
Season 1.
Flashy, just in your face fighting.
How?
One winner, one loser.
Deadpool wins it all. Okay, so now we're going to be doing the Women's World Champion Tournament. And we're just going to go ahead and simulate through these. So we got Kaboya versus Wonder Woman. And Wonder Woman moves on. The Scarlet Witch versus Supergirl. Supergirl moving on. Lilith Storm versus Megan Fox, and Lilith Storm moves on. Rebecca Armstrong versus Harley Quinn. It's a muscle mommy match versus a fucking superhero match. Supergirl moving on, and Lilith Storm moving on, and we're going to go ahead and watch the finals. Well, hey, what a fucking finals. Last man standing, Supergirl versus Lilith Storm. No. She just beat the absolute dog shit out of Supergirl.
Now let's take a look back at these ladies in action.
Supergirl was doing a lot more taunting than her.
Are you sure?
Yeah. She wasn't taunting until literally toward the end. This right here was epic. Just a jumping fucking leg drop. Putting those fucking legs down. And that was enough to end it.
Yep.
Here is your winner, the Dark Horse, Lilith Storm. Big effort tonight. A well-earned victory.
There's the inaugural Women's World Champion of WWE 2K25 Custom Universe.
That's all that matters.
Lilith Storm. Okay, and now we're going to be moving on to the men's tag team title tournament. First round, we've got Scooby-Doo and Shaggy versus two members of a group of aliens. Let's see who gets that. Scooby and Shaggy, of course, you know, the chemistry's there. They got that win. And another legendary duo of Mario and Luigi taking on Nightwing and Red Hood. And Mario and Luigi get the win. Now, of course, we got a feeder match. We got Venom and Carnage taking on Obama and Joe Biden. And, of course, who else but the fucking symbiotes. And a little Assassin's Creed homage here with Leonardo and Connor versus two of the most sadistic motherfuckers in just lore of fucking murders in Jason Voorhees and Freddy Krueger. And Jason Voorhees and Freddy Krueger get the win. Mario and Luigi outlast Shaggy and Scooby, getting the win and moving on to the finals. And Venom and Carnage move on to the finals as well. Let's go ahead and we're going to watch this and see who actually becomes the inaugural tag team champions. Tornado Tag Team Hell in a Cell match to determine the inaugural tag champs. Hell yeah. What a way to end it.
These guys gave everyone their money's worth. Here's another look.
That right there was kind of cool. Both of them go for powerballs at the same time. Just one from each fucking team.
Yeah.
Power shown by Mario. Venom made sure that Mario was not going to break up that pinfall.
Yep.
Your inaugural WWE Tag Team Champions,
The structure rises and the nightmare ends.
Venom
This team
and
endured
Carnage.
The demonic structure. Heck, they
Yeah.
even thrived in it. It's rare to see a team look at home inside the cell, but that's exactly what they did.
Damn.
Okay, and now we're moving on to the Women's International Championship. First match is going to be Chun-Li versus Catwoman, and Chun-Li moves on. Angelina makes an appearance against Batgirl, and she moves on. Emily versus Daphne, and Emily moves on. And then we got a little corn hub action here. We got Riley Reid versus Sweetie Fox, and Sweetie Fox moves on. Chun-Li moves to the final, taking on Emily. And we're going to... Okay, it's going to be Chun-Li versus Emily Mayberry in a submission match. The Bombshell wins after getting beaten for the first half of that match. Mounted a comeback, couple finishers, hit a spear, and then makes Chun-Li tap. That was just a horrible fucking timed distance jump.
Yeah.
That splitting fucking leg drop right there. Little blunt force trauma. Little swanton bomb action. Love that. This right here was ridiculous. Hits the Faith Breaker. Steps over the legs. Boom. Gets up, and then Chun-Li immediately gets up. Missed her kick there. That's what cost her. And then got hit with a fucking spear. And then a little fucking contorting stretch.
Here is your winner, the Bombshell, Emily Mayberry.
There is your inaugural
But it was a big
Women's
record.
International
Putting your body
Champion.
on the line like that is a huge risk. This match could have gone very differently.
But in the end, Corey, they are the ones celebrating.
And the next tournament we have is going to be the Women's United States Championship. Velma versus Hillary Clinton. And Velma puts the old hag down. Lana Rhodes gets past Billie Eilish. Kelly puts down Kamala Harris. And Peach is the superior princess of Mushroom Island. Lana Rhodes moving on past Velma. I guess she couldn't solve that clue. But Kelly puts down the last princess from there. The final is Kelly versus the corn star queen herself, Lana Rhodes. Hell in a Cell.
Oh my god.
A corn star versus my friend's cousin character in a Hell in a Cell match.
What the fuck?
You know, I just realized, by the way,
What?
it's in Jeddah, Saudi Arabia. They have a corn star in Saudi Arabia.
That was a fucking close match.
Let's take another look, guys.
Too close.
Too close for fucking comfort.
You should have been beating the shit out of that corn star.
Yeah.
I mean, in theory, though, you kind of did beat her ass up.
Yeah. I think the only one we have left is the Heritage Cup.
And the men's United States.
Oh, yeah. We got 2 more.
Damn, you got busted open. I didn't realize you were bleeding. But there is your inaugural Women's United States Champion.
Saxton, I imagine the win tastes a lot more like pennies.
A lackluster match.
Okay.
Okay, the next tournament we got going on is the Men's United States Championship. And we have Vado Loco taking on the Terminator. And the Terminator moves on. Vado Loco is a first round elimination. Bane versus Batman, and Bane breaks Batman.
In half.
We know who needs to win this. Let's see if he can. Kendrick Lamar gets the dub. Hell yeah. And the final match of the first round is Michael Jackson versus our sweet baby angel Harambe. And Harambe moves on. Terminator or Bane? The Terminator moves on. And can Kendrick Lamar overcome Harambe? No, he cannot.
No, you can't.
Final match of the Men's United States Championship. Match is it? Last man standing.
Well, that's not there. They're not even man either. God damn it.
Let's take another look at the incredible hardcore action.
He knew right then and there it was over when he walked away like that.
Yep.
Here is your winner, the future, the Machine.
A strenuous victory here tonight. No one was willing to give even a single inch of ground in this battle. At times it seemed like these competitors were totally deadlocked, but here you see the one.
What a way to win. But there's your inaugural Men's United States Champion, doing the robot himself, the Terminator. The next tournament we have going on is the Men's Heritage Championship. Match number 1, Gordon Ramsay versus John Rambo. And Gordon cooks in the ring. Donald Trump versus Conor McGregor. Big Dick Donald gets the win. And Suicide kills the RoboCop. Can the Punisher outlast family? Yes, he can.
Yes, he can. Now that he has to go against Suicide.
Yep. Well, let's see. Is Gordon's cooking enough to take down the Donald, or is Donald just too damn rich and just pays off Gordon? Yeah,
take
sounds
him
about
off.
right. Well, let's see if the Punisher commits suicide. Nope, he
Nope.
lasts. And in the finals, the Punisher versus the Donald. In a ladder match.
Now let's look back at that amazing action.
Oh my God! Both of the freaking brothers got paid off. Well, Dragon got paid off in 2K23.
Like, I literally got paid off in this match. You can't tell me otherwise. Like, it was a fucking brutal match. I should have fucking won that countless times. But instead of going and taking the damn briefcase, I jump off the top of the ladder on him.
Multiple times.
Yeah. Curb stomp right there. That should have ended it. It should have been done right here. Climb the ladder,
But no.
1, 2, like, done type of thing. No.
Yeah.
And then, of course, after I jump off with a Swanton Bomb, jump down, hit another fucking curb stomp. Okay, climb the damn thing. It's over. Nope. And then I sell right here. I just stand here. And he hits me with a fucking Stone Cold Stunner. And he climbs up and wins the fucking
Yep.
inaugural.
You got
He is now the inaugural Heritage Champion.
They outlasted the opposition, climbed every rung, grabbed the prize, and earned their spot in history with this ladder match victory.